Hey, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory, honor that's due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKadosh. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. News in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, wherever they may be. This is just in the transit through the spirit. I was watching this brother's video this morning. Got like 10 minutes in when I woke up. Apostle Tahar had uploaded it. I think it was a recent video, as I know brothers have been having quite a few dreams lately about this ordeal. You know, we've been speaking on it so much to the point the Lord is manifesting the reality of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay? So with that being said, the time of Jacob's trouble is upon us, and what stood out significantly in that dream was the fact that the brother was like, when all hell broke loose, he said it was an EMP strike, a blackout, okay, which causes disruption in the grids. The phones are down, okay, certain vehicles are not going to start, okay, because you know, the grid, when it goes down, it shuts down power. Like electrical cars, I don't know if they're going to create electrical cars to be EMP proof, because I believe the new planes, the updated planes, the modules in them are like EMP proof. In case of an EMP strike, the plane wouldn't really be affected like that, because that's the case, you'll have shit falling out the sky. But anyway, with that being said, he stated that a blackout happened, and then that's when all hell broke loose. Like, it was a documentary, and I think you can find it on Vimeo, okay, or you can find it on one of these sites. It's called The American Blackout, and Lord's will, I may look at it again, because that was a damn good documentary, because they showed you how everybody thought it was a joke at first. You know, they was expecting the power to come on within 16 hours, then 24 hours, and it was literally like a week without power, man, and the loss of life was pretty much outrageous, okay, because when the light goes out, that disrupts everything, okay, your sanitation systems, your wastewater treatment facilities are down, okay, your transit authorities are down, your stop lights and so forth, nothing is going to be working. So it's going to be all out chaos out here, man. And then the brother was going into how the military was going door to door like they were raiding people's homes for goods, okay, because see, Esau knows when you people come up with all this hoarding and all this stocking and stuff up, the military know that, man, okay. Like, you got a lot of guys, Southern Prepper One, you got these different men that go into all this prepping, stocking up. Don't you know that the military is getting whiff of what you're doing? That's why the scriptures say they should cast them out of their houses and take their goods and spoil their goods, okay? Because the military is going to go around, they're going to confiscate shit, and they're going to ration certain things off, and you're going to have to accept that MOTB in order to be even counted relevant to have a surviving chance, man, okay? But on that, the brother was going into how people was kicking in doors, the military was going door to door raiding people, people were shooting it out with the military laying people down, military getting laid down. I mean, it's going to be like an all-out brawl, a battle royale out here, man. You know, and this is what we're talking about. And the dream, honestly speaking, was that in depth, but the dream is not going to do the reality justice, man. And I'm just, you know, I'm not taking away from the brother, because I've had dreams about the same event, and my dreams ain't going to do the real reality justice, man. It's just not. Even when we read in the scriptures gets very graphic about the time of Jacob's trouble, but the scriptures is, when they come into real life, you're gonna have to experience it. Like, when you read the scriptures, yeah, it hits on a different level, but like the brother Shaman said, Priest Shaman, he said, look, man, it's one thing reading it, but experiencing it, man, that's a whole different thing when you experience that hell, okay? So that's why it says that at the time, Michael shall stand up, the prince of the children of thy people, man, and that should be a times and a half. I mean, that should be a time like no other time. But those that are written in the book of the Lord should be delivered from it, man, okay? Because, hey, our people are getting ready to get the sword put to them. And remember, this is the Lord's anger, Jacob's trouble. This is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai bringing this upon our people, okay? And that's going to be the best thing for Jacob, because that's going to get rid of the undesirables of our nation. So Jacob's trouble, brother, honestly speaking, we ain't really got to worry about that. Now, I'm not saying that you walk around careless and like a pompous asshole. Oh, nigga, I know I ain't gonna be touched, because Most High, you get toned up out here real fast. But no, I'm saying, like, in the aspect of it, the scriptures say, should no plague come near thy dwelling place, So in this aspect, we've been doing a work, we've been preaching about this, and the Lord is going to put a spirit of stability on us, man. Even though you may not understand it, you may not see it, like how the Lord is going to stabilize us, and you may meditate on it, and it's grievous into your flesh. But overall, you got to pay attention to when you get in certain jams. Do you overly panic, or do you deal with it at hand? Okay, because I know I found myself in a lot of unfavorable predicaments. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But it's like I didn't get a chance to panic because the Lord just dealt with it, and it was that. You know what I'm saying? Now, in certain aspects, you know, making quick-witted mind suggestions or being quick on your feet, you know, you got to test that fortitude, so to speak, because if you're not really used to being put in those predicaments, then, you know, your mind is going to conjure up things and it's going to cause you to make irrational decisions, man. You know, and you're going to always say, I should have did this, I should have did that. And it's a lot of we should have did this and that, but you got to let the situation play out the way it's going to play out. Because, hey, prime example, you see the military and people are running towards the military, you going to run towards them or you going to run away from them? You know, and you got to ask yourself, what's going to happen if I go with these people? And you know what's going to happen, man. Okay? Because you already know the scriptures say that the enemy should surround us as a flood and the Lord is going to lift up a standard. So you already know you see FEMA coming in your neighborhood, passing out water bottles and all that other shit and appearing to help the people in a chaotic situation, but yet they got fucking M16s on their hip. Then that means right there you need to not be around that. Okay, fuck that water, man. Fuck that ration food. The Lord said he gonna feed us. So you gotta have faith in that. Oh, I'm gonna run to this FEMA shelter. You run to the FEMA shelter you want to. You ain't getting up out of prison. Alright, because they gonna put that MOTB in your ass, man. Alright. So with that being said, man, the spirit of power Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna get scary. And that's the reason why lately brothers have been bringing out that so-called purge law in Chicago, which, you know, people is calling the purge law. They calling it the Safety Act. But in regards to that, it's not going to be any safety because you're going to have these same hardened criminals that's going to pretty much be on the streets that should be in jail. And he's always using that as a ploy to get people to riot and stuff like that because he wants to be justified when shutting down a police force. Because honestly speaking, he wants to bring military action in Chicago, man. Okay, he wants to police. So Chicago is like a social experiment. You know, like the whole purge. That was a whole social experiment, man. Okay, so with that being said, blackouts, EMPs, when the grid goes down, that's it. Okay, that's it. You know, people are not, they may have generators here and there, but even then, you know, you in a city with a big generator, somebody's gonna come in your house and they're gonna try to take what you got. Okay, it ain't like you in the country, and even in the country, people are gonna be bugging the hell out because, believe it or not, you have a population in the country. That's why the scriptures say those that run into the mountains shall well of famine. Okay, because just because you in the country doesn't mean you're gonna be safe, because you got them country bumpkins out there. They'll put buckshots in your ass, man. Okay, and you Jakes, you not ready for what's getting ready to happen. Okay, because you too busy putting fucking color weave in your hair and wearing them long ass nails and eyelashes and shit. Like, I just be observing certain things, man. I'm like, our people are not ready, man. Here they talk this big shit, they talk all this proud shit about being enlightening and being in the know, but I'm like, you niggas ain't got a damn clue on what the hell getting ready to happen to you, man. You know, like, they walk around with their nose poked up at you, they heads turned up, they proud as all hell. But the moment adversity rises, that's when these people start acting like fucking pillow cushions, man. Especially you women. Just the fact when they cut the internet and they shut the grid down, that's going to be enough to humble you women right there. Because a suicide rate is going to go up dramatically when you can't post that booty shot or that selfie showing them stupid ass eyelashes you hoes wear, man. I hate that shit, man. You know, now, give or take, you got women that's into that type shit, you know, cosplay, whatever, with their men. That's fine and dandy. Okay, that's cool. She want to do that in the bedroom for you. That's cool. No issues with that. Makes it intriguing. And honestly speaking, when you see women like that with the long nails and with the eyelashes and the face, you just basically, they just make you want to, you just look at them like a sex symbol. You don't look at them like you want to take them for real, man. You look at them and you think harlot, prostitute, let me get off real quick. That's all that you can really do with these people, man. And they're going to be a lot of rape, a lot of R word in that day. Because, hey, Esau, he's going to come around and he's going to ravish you. You're going to have these crazy gung-ho, jail, prison-bound Negroes. They're going to ravish you. And the list is going to go on, man. You know. So anyway, brothers, I'm going to end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and a baba ball.